Hello Libra, and welcome to Scout's Tarot, where curiosity and the divine align. This is your December 2021 general reading, and this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Two things. One, apologies for not getting the November 2021 readings done. It's a crazy time for me. So apologies there. And then second, more apologies. If you hear any sirens, construction sounds, big trucks, things like that. I live next to a busy road where apparently the fire department, ambulance, police, construction, everybody comes barreling through. So it is loud almost all the time when I record. But I digress. Let us jump right into your reading. So in October, Libra, your readings was pretty heavy in emotional fulfillment, romantic and intimate connections with partners, friends, even family, just, the connections that the emotional connections that we have with people. And a lot of it was focused on trying to process that which has hurt us, that kept us from moving forward, and understanding that, with the temperance energy, taking time to reflect, the lady in the mirror card as well, using that opportunity to realize that with that 5 of Cups energy, not everything is bad, not everything is lost. There is hope out there. And it ended with the King of Cups energy, the energy going from October into November. And it focused on acknowledging that yes, things suck, but it won't always suck. And once you embrace that energy, you can find that love and ultimate fulfillment of the King of Cups energy, whether that be with a partner or within yourself. Which brings us to the 8 of Pentacles for the month of ending November and going into December. Sorry about that. Get some water actually, or ice with some water. But okay, so 8 of Pentacles energy. This is hard work, right? This is digging deep. It's taking the opportunity to work on either a project, to learn, to study. And what I'm picking up here, Libra, is that throughout the month of November, you spent time trying to figure out what triggers you, right? What past hurts keep resurfacing, and then figure out how to deal with that. So maybe that's therapy, maybe it's you got a self-help book, maybe you listen to podcasts, something that just helps you understand why you were focusing on the past, or why you couldn't take the next steps with a new partner, or embrace the digital dating realm, or whatever it is. Whatever it was, Libra, that you spent the time focusing on, and if this isn't in love, it could very well be that you started a new project, weren't as confident, and let any past failures or situations hinder your ability to move forward. That in November, you started working on that aspect. Like, okay, well, maybe I need to go into a training. Maybe I need to, sign up for a skills workshop, or mentor under, be a mentee under somebody. Just you put in some work here, Libra, throughout the month of November in order to move forward. Which brings us to our King of Wands energy throughout the month of December. So to me, this is just shouting from the rooftops that if you're investing in yourself, doing that work so you can be not be a better person, but better aligned with who you want to be in the world, that you can now stand up in the face of certain adversity, conflict, challenge, or even an opportunity that you may be like, ooh, maybe I'm ready for it, maybe I'm not. That if you allow yourself the opportunity to express your passion and enthusiasm without that underlying doubt and fear, and that 5 of Cups energy from October, but I can't believe this happened again, and those kind of voices, that kind of inner dialogue. If you can block that, you may have the opportunity to stand firm in your true feelings, whether it's about another person, or you're able to sit back and be like, I need to assert how I feel. Like, I am very passionate about this particular aspect of our relationship, and I want to make sure that we are on the same page here, and I'm not attacking you. Like, you're able to express yourself in a way that doesn't reflect the fears and challenges that you may have experienced in previous relationships. That Five of Cups energy can't surface if you've taken that Temperance energy. I don't know why my throat's like this. Apologies, everyone. Take that Temperance energy, process it all, use the energy from that Lady in the Mirror, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle card to reflect, to process, and then, you know, basically like project out into the universe what it is that you want in the love sector of your life, or in career, in family, whatever it is that you want to have, that energy that you want to have in that space. By doing that work throughout November, you're now able to assert that in December. You can be that responsible person who's able to express themselves in a healthy way, communicate in a healthy way, that doesn't have to hurt other people's feelings or lead you to down the road be like, I can't believe I said that, like that regret, like, ugh, those heavier feelings, no fun. In the universe now, oh my gosh, sorry. coming out of December and into January is the Fool energy. So this is that the new beginnings, the start of a new journey, that leap of faith, right? That you've done the work that you need to do on yourself, Libra. You may still be doing it, right? You might not be done yet, which is fine. But the important part is that you started something here. And the King of Wands energy is that opportunity to take some of what you've just learned, what you just worked on, and establish that in something steady and sturdy, even, where it's like, I'm going to have this conversation, I'm going to express myself in a healthy way, and we're all going to end up on the same page. And the Fool card is like, now this is your opportunity to really begin life anew without that the burdensome energy of Five of Cups, that grief, loss, that what's the point even. That energy needs to go. And if you've done that work going into January, you may find yourself with if you're in a current, partnership, that maybe there's, you guys want to talk about maybe moving in together, starting a family, maybe pops the question, like there's a new opportunity that pops up towards the end of the year. And if this is in career, it could be that, yeah, maybe your boss talks and you're like, yeah, we 2022, we're thinking about expanding in this section, and since you were able to express yourself before, blah blah blah, now we're going to present you with this this opportunity. Let me know if you're interested, something like that. All right, so now we're going to move into the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck, Libra, to give us some Oracle-like clarity on the Eight of Pentacles energy. This working on yourself energy throughout November, going into December. What advice does the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck have in store for dear sweet Libra? And then, ooh, okay, all right. Well, at least they didn't fall on the floor. All right, we're going to take number 28. Wow, that was close. Ooh, thank God for elbows here. All right, Broken Open. Oh, very interesting. I think Cancer just had that card too. You may want to check out Cancer, Cancer's reading, to confirm if anything there, especially if it's like a rising sign or moon sign, sun sign, all that jazz. But yes, there are situations in life, and I'm going to read it for you. Wow, this is clearing the third thing. Apologies. There are situations in life where you see the value of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Oh, right, Five of Cups energy. You've gone through some stuff here, that Five of Cups. You've gone through some stuff in September, perhaps before that, throughout the month of October, just trying to process a lot of the hurt. Actually, I think it was Leo who had Broken Open, so you may want to check Leo. You've gone through some hurt here, Libra, and it's hard to try to balance that out when it just feels like it's so heavy, right? And I feel like that's the work that you've been doing here, right? I'll continue reading this a little further. Where are we? Yet it's not the pain or loss itself that must be the focus of your attention here. No, not even the story of what happened, the details surrounding what has brought you to your knees is as important as what results from the experience, right? You're working on what happened after, right? You're processing stuff here, and it's enabling you to have an even greater capacity for like love and compassion, empathy. That, yeah, Five of Cups, it's heavy, but with that Temperance energy from October, in working on reflecting on what, okay, so what happened? Yes, that was bad. I couldn't do anything about it, or I did what I could. It's nobody's fault. And I reacted the way I did because I was coming from a place of hurt. Whatever it was that you've now been able to process these energies, Libra, that you've taken the time, and by doing this, oopsie, come back. By doing this kind of work and going through and processing it, you're cracking open that hard outer shell that you may have been trapped in this whole time. All right, so for the King of Wands energy, we're going to get some oracle clarification from the wisdom of the hidden realms. I'm in my magic, spiritually aligned. What advice do we have for dear sweet Libra, celestial divine? What healing energies, advice, tips, next steps do we have for dear sweet Libra? Looking for one card, please. One card, por favor. Please do not throw yourselves. Okay, thank you. Across the table. That's all I wanted. All right. We have the Spiral Dancer, which is circuitous route and perception. All right, we're going to grab the book on this guy too. That is number 5, is that? Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. That's 6. All right, number 5, the Spiral Dancer. Come on, come on. Okay. So the Spiral Dancer moves with her own rhythm and steps to music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that what you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. Perception is everything. You're not retracing your steps or going backward, but rather around and up. Oh, well, what is that? Round and up. Let's go, right? You're doing the work. Let me feel like you're taking a step back into an emotional space that may have been painful, or into memories that weren't your best moments. But by doing that sort of work, you're actually going forward. You're actually leaving that which doesn't serve you behind. All right, let's see. The Spiral Dancer says that you can be comforted, knowing that your path is one of success, adventure, and experience. Follow her, for she dances along a magical way. If you're asking about a relationship, keep on dancing and magic will soon happen. Also, it's okay to allow someone else to take the lead at this time. Oh yeah, so this King of Wands energy, it can 100% represent the energy you're trying to embody, but it can also represent a partner in your life, and it can represent like one of the fire signs, which, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, that it can represent someone who's stepping up in your life to allow you an opportunity to not necessarily take a break, but to let them take the lead a little bit, lead by their passion. And if this is a partner, it could represent their charming nature, and the way they express themselves might inspire you, and you're like, okay, all right, I guess you were right, blah blah blah. And it allows you a moment to reflect in their emotional perception of you as well, which, with the fire energy, sometimes you do need somebody to turn a light on for us, right? To light it up for us a little bit so we can see. Let's see. Always remember that relationships are mirrors. Always remember that relationships are mirrors and will show you the past, the present, and the potential future. All relationships have a destiny. Each is a sacred teacher with valuable lessons to share, even if it appears that the two of you are dancing in different directions. All the steps are perfect, even when you may seem to be stumbling. The Spiral Dancer is a reminder that destiny's true path is seldom straight. Oh, that was beautiful. That mirror part, that got me 100%. Because the last time in October's reading, you had I think it was the High Lady in the Mirror oracle. And now to have the Spiral Dancer also talking about that the strength and reflection and what that can mean for growth, that resonates. I hope that's resonating with you. I hope it is resonating with you, Libra, because wow. Especially because being the partnership balance astrology sign, that it is a lot about who are you in a relationship? Who do you become when you are in a relationship? When you're in a partnership, if it's not romantic, in a friendship, like what does that look like for you? And if you've let past hurts from previous relationships carry themselves into your current ones, that it's left you in a position where you aren't able to grow. And by relying on this King of Wands, like your partner, per se, partner, spouse, whoever it might be that you're able to rely on in an emotional capacity, may give you the opportunity to see yourself in them and have them show you, like, this is actually what you said and this is how I took it. And you're like, oh damn, that's the exact same thing I did 3 years ago. Like, it gives you an opportunity to see how your actions, your words, the way you express your emotions are being received by your partner, and it gives you a chance to grow. So now we're moving on to the Super Attractor cards, the final oracle deck for our full energy going from December and into January. So if we can get one card, please. One card, pull overboard. I'm in my magic, spiritually aligned. What energy, what advice, what tips do we have for dear sweet Libra going into the month of January? Celestial Divine. Okay, I was gonna say we thank you in advance. No, this is like 4 cards. Let's try that again. One card, please. We'll accept 2, but anything more than that is just confuddlement, if that is a word. But yeah, this is some big stuff, Libra. You've done some emotional work, which is not easy. Because it does put you in a place where you have to relive some more of our shameful actions, our less than proud moments, and worse moments where other people hurt us and we weren't able to. Okay, I say us. I change pronouns in the plural sense. You don't always want to be in that space, but in order to move on, it does require you to take a step back, understand what caused you to react in a certain way, or how the thing that made you feel that way wasn't your fault because your partner was not emotionally mature enough to process and express themselves. Whatever it might be, that you're processing this, you're doing the work, and the universe is recognizing that. In that, yes, it may seem like by doing this work, you're going backwards, you are moving up. And rely on your partner, if you are in a relationship, Libra, to help you recognize some of those tendencies, some of those actions, so you can, change habits. So our Attractor card says, my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. Right? If there's one card that represents freedom here, that is the Fool. Just taking a whole step, not even looking down, no care in the world, nothing holding them back. They are taking a leap of faith because they have the freedom to choose, the freedom to let go, and the freedom to be. Right? So the greatest spiritual shift, what you're trying to do here, to leave behind that which doesn't serve you anymore, Libra, is that you don't push it, right? You don't push from a sense of like, fine, I just won't say anything anymore, or I'll keep to myself, or why don't you leave, like that kind of energy. That's not processing, that's exploding. And that's not what you're trying to do. You're not trying to force a change. You want to make sure it's a healthy change. They're not just, even if it's a softer tone, you're like, okay, that's fine. If you want to choose this for dinner, that's okay. I'll just, even if like you hate beef stroganoff or something, and you're like, that's fine. If that's what you want, partner, I'll take it. Very basic, not, whatever example. But if you allow if you don't let the change be wholesome in that sense, and if you just like whatever it through, that's not freedom, right? You're still trapping yourself. But if you allow yourself to grow, reflect in your growth in your partner, and continue doing this work, you can embrace your new self, right? You being broken open means that the person, the shell of who you were before has been shattered, and you get to be a new person. And that comes through freedom, right? That arrives because you're allowing yourself to be free. And by being free, Libra, you're able to take that step forward. I hope these cards are in the shot. You're able to take that step forward, enjoy that leap of faith, and see what comes next. Okay, well, that was interesting indeed. I'm invested in this journey here, Libra. Between you and Leo, you guys you're really carrying some stuff here, and you Libra specifically, you're carrying it in a way that allows you to deposit deposit these burdens appropriately, right? That you're taking the difficulties and the challenges, the hurt and the pain of the past, you're turning it into a seed and you're burying it so it can grow into something else, so it can become a something productive in your life instead of something harmful in your life. And I think it's important that as you're doing that work, that you're doing it through love and faith that there is something better out there, versus just trying to like shove it into the earth and douse it in water and just hope that it works out. That's not the way to do it. You gotta, when you plant a seed, you do it with love. And I think if you embrace this journey and process those pains of the past alongside your partner, you will be able to grow and open a new opportunity here. But all right, Libra, that does conclude your December 2021 reading. Still very love-ish, but I'm sure there's some career and other partnership-related energies that I hope have resonated with some viewers. Yeah, I will see you in January 2022. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. You guys have a beautiful end of the year.